Oftentimes we think the toughest things that we go through, they're just nasty. But when we look back and you give it enough time, you realize, oh, that's why I went through that lesson. You know, I grew up in a small town, had a great mom, great dad. Everything was going great, and then my father passed away suddenly from a heart attack. And it was devastating for our family. So at a really young age, at 9 years old, the opportunity to escape that negative emotion into drugs presented itself. At 16, I dropped out of school. By the time I was 17, I was experimenting with more dangerous drugs. And at 18, I jumped on a Greyhound bus, and I left that small community that I was in, and I went to the larger community. I would have been one of those people that you look at and kind of go, that guy's a write-off. And all of this negative life experience, I ended up kind of flipping it. And I found myself, in less than 12 years, going from that guy who collected cans, pushing a shopping cart, to being a successful entrepreneur. So I said, well, wait a minute, I got a good story. I enjoy telling it. How can we create a national campaign where we're telling that story across the country? When you look at the shopping cart is that sort of, it's the end of the line. It's the thing that we're trying to avoid. We have an opportunity in this country to get in front of homelessness. The best place to support youth homelessness is before it happens. You start off a campaign like this not knowing what kind of impact you're going to have. I remember I got the call from SHOT and being acknowledged and isolated as one of 50 Canadians. It made me proud. And so being given that award helps us get other people to care about the things that are important to the push for change. Inside each and every one of us is something extraordinary. If you only knew for a moment what you could accomplish if you just kept your feet moving.